This is the Crayola Signature Brush Pen. So I found these just at Target one day and decided to see what they were like. And here's what they look like. So the tip comes to a point at the end. It's not a super triangular shape. There's a little bit of roundness to this nib. And they are felt tip, so they don't have any bristles. They're medium sized, or medium large even. Maybe we put them here, so not quite large, but getting there. These are very firm, and I'll show you when I show you some of the colors how interesting they are to write with. These are water-based, and they have two sides. So they have this side, which is the brush tip. So in this case it's black, and then the other side is a bullet tip, and it's a lighter version of the color. So on this side you can only get thin monoline like this, and then for the brush tip you can vary the pressure to get thicks and thins. So they have 16 pens, and so there's 16 brush colors and then 16 of the bullet tips. So 16 brush, and then the 16 bullet colors are a lighter version, so like gray for the black, and I'll show you some of the colors in a second. So this is the package that these came in. It's kind of nice actually. It's like a metal tin that has some artwork on it, and when you open it up, there's a little spot for each pen. So again, we have on one side we have the brush tip, and then the other side is the lighter color, and it's the bullet tip. So here we have this little tray can lift up to show you the rest of the colors underneath. I'm just going to show you maybe these two right now. So I do really like that case. It makes it really easy to keep them organized. So looking at these colors here, listen to the sound that they make when you write with them. It kind of sounds like nails on a chalkboard. So there are definitely other brush pens that are squeaky when you write with them, but these seem really squeaky. Also, they don't really hold their shape very well, so if I keep writing thick strokes with these, you can see that the tip is now bending that way instead of being straight like this. Do you see the difference there? So it kind of doesn't really hold its shape very well, which means that you're going to have to rotate your pen around as you write. And then let me kind of bend that back into shape. So the other side here is going to be a lighter blue color in the bullet tip. So that's interesting that they've chosen to make the other side lighter color. So here we have purplish pink color. Again, we can get some pretty good contrast between the thicks and the thins. And they are really firm, so the fact that it's making so much noise when I'm writing is partially because I'm pressing really hard in order to get that thick stroke, which makes the thin strokes pretty easy. So here's the lighter color of this one. The ink doesn't really show up very well. Like, these look really light and transparent. But the tin that they come in is really nice. You can keep all your pens nice and organized. They snap right in, and having the 16 different pens with two color options on either side is nice. The tin is nice, but they're a little bit squeaky and hard to write with. However, they do produce a nice thick and thin contrast, and they're not super expensive.